This episode is brought to you by SubSummit, the world's largest direct-to-consumer subscription conference.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the inaugural SubSummit Studios podcast. Thanks for being here. I'm Paul Chambers.
And I'm Chris George.
And we are your hosts live in the SubSummit Studios here. This is the first time we're doing this in this format.
Yep.
Kind of exciting. This is our opportunity to sit down and just kind of chat about things happening. Every so often we'll have some guests on. We've got some awesome guests lined up here coming up. Going to be talking about things related to the subscription economy around acquisition, retention.
Things in the news.
The goal here is to talk about these things and uncover where things are going in the subscription industry, what's happening, bringing those experts to help lend knowledge and expertise and help grow the subscription economy altogether.
Exciting.
Trademark Zora.
Trademark Zora.
You got to watch out for that. We like our friends over at Zora, though, which is why we can use their trademark freely. Kind of. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Football. You're a big football fan.
I am.
It's different this year, though, because the NFL has like different nights on different streaming services. Is this, as a lover of watching football, is this a challenge?
Well, not for me. You know, I've got Amazon Prime. I've probably got every streaming service.
Because certain night is on Amazon, then like didn't Peacock pick up a night, like Hulu picked up a night, or
maybe for Monday night, but Thursday night is like Amazon Prime Thursday Night Football. Now, if you think about why they did it, which was so smart, is because you talk about these different streaming services having like their original series. Like you can only watch it there. If you want to watch Thursday Night Football, you have to have Amazon Prime now. Now, the other interesting part about it is like, how much did that move the needle for them? Because like, I don't know somebody that doesn't have Amazon Prime.
No, it's huge. It moved the needle huge. I read an article, and I'm trying to find this guy to come and speak at SubSummit.
Okay.
They had their biggest number of Prime signups in a certain amount of window ever in the history of Prime, went just before Thursday Night Football aired.
How many people that was that like didn't know that they had Prime, or like their significant
Or they just forgot it. Yeah, like, oh geez, oh my gosh, it lapsed. My credit card expired or stuff like that. And they're trying to get into it.
I mean,
so obviously move the needle for them, right?
You know other way to watch it without having a Prime membership.
Yeah.
So you just spend $90 to watch Thursday Night Football every Thursday.
And you get all those other benefits.
And you get other benefits. But yeah, it just, maybe we're in an environment where we feel like everybody has Prime. But clearly that was their number one day for signups.
I'd be distraught if I lost my
NFL too, though.
Yeah. So Thursday night is where's Friday Night Football?
There's no Friday Night Football.
There's no Friday. See, this is how much I don't know about sports. Okay, what else do we do?
So Thursday, Sunday? Monday night, and Sunday night.
Monday night and Sunday. Okay, so like Sunday night, where do you watch that?
I think it's on ABC. I don't know. It's on the normal. Like I have YouTube
Still
TV,
normal,
and it's there.
Then
yes.
MNF. That's on its normal one too.
Yeah, it's on ESPN, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So like I don't know. Like it's going to be interesting to see. It just starts on Amazon. I've heard other ones are picking up. Like baseball starting to move. Like one of these guys got a big cricket contract.
Well, yeah. What's the contract with Amazon? Do we know how many years they have it?
I'd have to look it up here.
Because I know that like when ESPN took Monday Night Football, it was a big deal because like ABC had it for so long.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, look at it. It goes back to why subscriptions work in a lot of cases, especially for streaming. It's original series, it's access, it's exclusivity.
Right.
You cannot watch it anywhere else unless you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah. And so this comes to Amazon. This leads into the next interesting point. Amazon like owning a household, right? So they recently announced the acquisition of iRobot. And it's been fun to dig into that a little bit because I start to wonder how that'll connect into the Ring service, right? So if you do have a Roomba?
I had one.
You had one? Like you have the most like technologically advanced house of anyone I know.
The Huskies really it didn't.
But it jam it up all the time.
It was way too much hair for the Huskies.
I can only imagine.
Then they went to war with it.
Listen, you would benefit from the Roomba subscription.
Why?
Because the Roomba subscription includes like maintenance on it. It includes parts. You get the brushes and everything. So who cares like how often your Roomba goes bad? They'll just ship you a new one.
I know, but I feel like I don't.
We should sign you up for the.
I have a cleaning lady, so she comes every week.
But in between, like the little Roomba can roll around.
No.
You don't want a Roomba?
Nah.
What is it?
No, I just don't vacuum.
Oh, okay.
It's hardwood floors.
You have hardwood floors.
Yeah.
So I think the Roomba. Okay, so we're gonna come back to like Amazon owning the house, and it'll be interesting because like the Roombas now, it'll map your house. It's really cool in the app. It's been a minute since I used mine because like the brushes got jammed up, and I have an original one that I paid full price for like a dummy, and
It's okay to pay full price.
I know, but it's easier to pay on subscription.
Yeah.
It's like the Tesla.
So you don't pay? You just pay a monthly subscription for it?
Yes, I'm telling you.
And then you get the unit?
Why did you just pick up on this? We just
I wasn't
talked
paying
about
attention.
this.
I was thinking of it like maybe it was like a insurance sort of thing.
No.
But you're saying you pay no amount up front.
Nothing up front. You could. So there's two different ways. The way they do it, you can pay like an upfront fee, and you don't have to have like a long-term commitment, or you can pay no upfront fee, and then you're locked in for like 24 months.
The whole world's changing to subscription. Y'all better get on board.
It's like the Tesla self-driving. You can pay $15,000 up front, or you can pay $200 a month and get full self-driving.
Full disclosure, Paul loves Tesla.
Love Teslas. So anyway, so the Roomba is really sweet because it can map your house. So now this connects up to your Ring cameras, which connects up to like either indoor cameras, outdoor cameras, and also owned by Amazon. They've got you watching, your Amazon Prime subscription.
They fill your pantry. I mean,
like everything. You're
so
going
they own
Whole Foods
everything
and getting it. But they own the house. Like, I'm wondering what's next.
Well, remember what Dollar Shave Club said? They wanted to own the bathroom.
Right.
That was like their model. So, yeah, I mean, gosh, you can watch so many movies on Amazon Prime. Like the minute that they get if they get the regular channels, like overtake YouTube TV in that sense, or like Hulu.
Do you think it's possible to overtake YouTube?
I mean, are they going to be a monopoly one day? Like, what is this?
Amazon?
Yeah.
I think they're already a monopoly.
Well, you can buy from Walmart.com.
Just go to Walmart.com.
Somebody's going there.
If you think about buying something, you pull open your phone and you go to Walmart.com.
No, absolutely not.
And buy something.
They've got to exist.
I use the Amazon app now. I got suckered into using the Amazon app.
For what? Buying?
Yeah.
I've been using it. Where have you been?
Because I didn't want to download the app.
Funny story. Mr. Technology. Remember 10 years ago we flew our first flight together? I had the app with my boarding pass on it. He had a printed pass.
This is like 10 years ago.
He had a printed pass. I'll never forget that day for the rest of my life.
I know you don't. You love telling that story. I checked in recently and they gave me a printed boarding pass. I was like, oh, this is weird. I'm glad Chris George is in here to make fun of me.
I haven't taken one of those in 10 years.
I know. You just throw it away?
I don't even take it. I don't even give it to me.
You decline.
They know technologically savvy humans when they see that.
Right, they look at me, they're like, this guy needs a printed boarding pass.
One. Yeah.
He's going to need a printed boarding pass. Yeah. I think, anyway, we jumped off of like Amazon and shopping there. So YouTube, the couple stats I read recently, top two search engines in the world, Google and YouTube.
Wow.
Number one most widely used social media app amongst teenagers.
YouTube.
No, YouTube, right? Yeah. TikTok is like 20-somethings, that generation. Wow. But teenagers, so like my kids are all over YouTube, right?
But I'm thinking even younger than teenagers are probably on YouTube.
Preteens for sure.
Yeah, preteens.
Like my girls are 12 and they even Parker at 8.
Didn't we see that YouTube streaming took over cable in terms of use now?
For sure.
Yeah, the data came out.
And so that's interesting to see. So YouTube has their TV subscription. One thing they don't have is original content. Like a lot of okay, sorry, let me rephrase that for a second. They don't pitch it the way the networks
YouTube
do.
TV specifically.
You're just like YouTube original produced content. I mean, granted, all those creators are original content to YouTube out there.
But there are some there are creators that are just on YouTube and they're not on other platforms.
Like how long before they start to like build that as like YouTube original content out there?
Yeah, it's interesting. You're probably going to see it like on the influencer front. Like certain influencers have like a show that's only on YouTube.
Yeah, and give them. It's just you don't look at YouTube the same way you do. But like, so I won't allow my kids to have TikTok right now. I don't allow a lot of them have quote unquote social media, but they all have YouTube.
You're allowed to.
I'm allowed to. Yeah.
So do as I say, not as I do.
Do whatever I want.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I only watch TikTok oddly when I'm with like I'll sit there and like scroll through with them. So my feed is this weird blend of like 12-year-old and 40-year-old male. It's like it's just strange. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what YouTube continues to do in that space. And do you want to make any bold predictions on who Amazon acquires next to keep taking over the house?
Did they acquire any sort of fitness? Like a Mir or Peloton, or
Exactly where my mind was going. So Peloton just announced that they're starting to sell Peloton bikes on Amazon.
I could see them taking over
That's it right
a
there.
Peloton.
Would you be happy if your Peloton stock turned into Amazon stock?
I don't.
via
I
acquisition?
refuse to not talk about my Peloton stock.
This is a good time to talk about it because we have a huge audience. And if we talk about how great Peloton is, they're all going to buy the Peloton stock and it'll boost it up. This is not
I'm not very
not a
happy with
violation.
the stock. I mean, the whole stock market's down, but I happened to buy it at a pretty high time, and then it crashed heavily.
Is that your prediction though, Peloton?
I think it's a good prediction. Yeah, it makes sense.
I think so.
Deliver it right to your home. They can. Their reach is so large. It's a form of like streaming. It's a subscription, discounted if you're an Amazon Prime member.
I've been
Own the
playing.
home.
I've been toying with canceling my Peloton membership right now. And every time I do, my wife's like, "Don't."
How many times have you used it?
I'm terrible at it. Every time I think about I want to work out, I'm tired.
Have you seen this new one? Like it's called Tonal.
Tonal. Yes. Isn't it got like resistance bands in
yeah,
front of the
yeah,
mirror
yeah.
and stuff too?
So I can see one of those. Like they pick up one of those.
So Mirror was acquired by Lululemon, and they've worked it into their strategy. The Lululemon.
Yeah, they got a membership. They got a Lulu Studios or something they're launching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would predict Amazon goes for one of those. Makes sense.
I think Peloton's a good prediction. I'll let you stake your claim on that one.
You heard it first.
To the idea.
Chris George predicted it.
There it is.
I don't know what I get for that, but
So I've been toying with the Peloton cancellation. One day I went in because I wanted to see if Peloton would throw me an offer when I went to cancel.
did they?
No, it was terrible. So I got to the cancellation screen. And I'm like, it's like you can pause it, all these things. And I swear on my life I hit cancel. The next day I see my American Express is like, refund on your Peloton subscription, negative $44. It's like, I swear I didn't cancel it. And I log into my account. It's like, do you want to
They
reactivate?
prorated it.
I don't know what they did. They refunded. I swear on my life
They
I
didn't
never
say you have
canceled it.
access to this day. They prorated and refund.
I think I was like right at the cancellation date and they refunded it or something.
Well, that's interesting.
And then I was worried my wife would be all mad. And so I reactivated it. And I should have just left it canceled until she's like, why isn't the Peloton working? I could still use the treadmill and be like, just go run on
Do
it.
you like it? You have the treadmill on the bike?
The treadmill on the bike.
What
Yeah,
the heck?
I'm an idiot. No, like I do want to eventually. So for a while, my
Was this
brother
one
and
of those
I were
company
doing.
subscription testing expenses?
It might have been a business. No, I actually paid for that one, but it like for a while, my brother and I were doing the bike together, like, and we would do the camera and like talk to each
He
other.
loves the bike.
He's so good at it too.
Yeah,
It's Captain Chambers
Captain
on
Chambers.
if you're looking for him on Peloton, you can ride with him. But I just can't. I could do it. I just get tired.
Yeah.
You're good at
You're a
working out
firefighter.
every day.
I am good at working out, yeah.
Let's talk about the subscriptions in your life. You got a gym subscription.
You know what? I don't.
What are you talking about? You go to
I changed my
Powerhouse.
channel, yeah, but he's a friend of mine. He didn't charge me for it.
He doesn't charge you?
And he just charged me for the workouts, so I don't pay for that.
Okay.
But
In theory,
in theory, I don't.
you got a gym subscription.
Yeah, but not really.
Amazon,
Amazon,
Netflix,
Netflix,
Hulu.
no.
No,
Disney Plus,
Disney Plus for sure.
HBO Max, YouTube
Yeah,
TV.
streaming. You have YouTube TV? Why do you have YouTube TV?
I don't know, because I thought it was like more cost effective than the cable. And
Yeah,
I've
but you have
also-
Hulu. What do you use Hulu
I don't have
for?
Hulu. I don't have Hulu.
Oh, sorry, you don't have Hulu. Okay. Okay.
Well,
All right, you're okay with YouTube
yeah,
TV. You're
yeah.
cool. You're cool again.
And then I have got all the apps, iTunes. I have
Spotify?
no. I have
So iTunes is your music.
Yeah, I have so many. I don't even know. I don't know. I have too many. I don't even.
Do you subscribe to anything for your car?
No.
I mean, it's.
Oh, I have a car wash subscription.
You have a car wash subscription?
Yeah.
How often do you use that?
I go like once a week.
Okay, so that's worth it.
Yep.
Car washes make good money on the subscription.
Well, they're so smart about it.
Unbelievable.
It's like $20 wash or $30 for the month unlimited. It's
Yeah.
like you have to sign up. For
Really?
it. Yeah.
It's like Cooper's Hawk. I was telling you about the other day how they have their wine club. $21.99. You get a bottle a month, and they can accrue. Only my wife breaks through on the ringer. They can
What about
accrue.
me?
You do too, actually, and my mom. And you get you accrue the wine, so it'll never go bad. You get like all these other points and perks, but the cheapest bottle on their menu, if you want to go there and buy a bottle of wine, is $26.99.
Oh my gosh.
Right, so you're automatically saving $5 by signing up for it, and you can cancel it right there.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. 500,000 members in the program.
Wow. What about you? How many subscriptions do you have?
I have like, see, this is the problem with like kids. I have Amazon Kindle.
You
I
have
Amazon
Truebill
Prime.
managing it for
I have
you?
Truebill managing it for me.
Me too.
Well, Rocket Money now.
Oh, Rocket Money. That's right.
I should open Truebill up. It'll tell me all the things we have. You know, I've got the Apple. Oh my gosh! Since my girls have phones now, I've got Apple Care on both their phones. I've got the Apple Music Family Plan. I'm paying for backup every month. I've got Netflix, Hulu. I steal Peacock from my parents. I steal HBO Max from Lauren. Amazon Prime. No, you can't. Like, it's gonna be too many people if you set up a profile too.
One.
You have your own. Okay.
Then you're gonna talk about DoorDash, Dash Pass.
I canceled Dash Pass. I don't use DoorDash ever. We use Instacart.
Yeah, Instacart, Costco.
Yeah. Costco, Sam's Club. I have both.
Mm-hmm. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
I think. I mean, the Costco and the Sam's Club. It's funny because you don't think about those as like subscriptions in your life, but they recur annually. They're things that are always there. We're gonna have. I think we need to have Costco or Sam's Club at SubSummit.
Yeah.
Definitely speaking on that.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
There's a lot of things there. All right, so let's kind of wrap this up here as we, I think there's a lot of things we explored here.
Yeah.
We're gonna unpack some more things in coming episodes. This is for me right now.
So you want me to ask you the question?
No. I
prefer to be asked questions.
I want to ask you what you think Elon Musk's plans are for Twitter. He's talking about doing his original vision for X.com, which was the app for everything. What do you think that means?
The app for everything?
That's what his.
What does that even mean?
He tweeted the other day.
What does that even mean? Well, I don't follow.
That's what I'm asking you. This is the question I asked you.
I'm not obsessed with Elon like you are.
How do you
obsessed
turn
with
this question
Elon.
on me? You're like, ask me a question.
Because you're like, if Elon walked in here, you'd faint. I'd be like, what up, Elon? Probably give him a fist pump.
That would be the end of it. That's where it would stop. You'd be like, hey, fist bump.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, I'd be like, walk by him.
No. You'd walk by. You'd be like, oh, I know you from
Yeah,
somewhere.
you look familiar. I don't know. He's going to use Twitter. You know what? I don't know his whole plan with Twitter.
He said, buying Twitter is an accelerant to creating X, the everything app. That was his tweet, word for word.
I mean, I have no idea. The guy's a psycho. In a good way.
Yeah.
Not like
Either
a
way.
psychopath. I mean, he's just so smart. And he's
So until he tweeted that, my opinion of him buying Twitter was to accelerate the AI gap that they have. So like Tesla's, I think the value in Tesla comes from their knowledge in artificial intelligence. Elon said they're manufacturing before everything, right? And he said that the Optimus robot's going to be bigger than the car. And so my thought and idea behind that was they wanted Twitter to get as much knowledge about the way humans speak and interact as quickly as possible and plug that into the AI behind the Tesla bot.
So you want all the data.
Yeah, there's tons of data there. There's tons of like natural
What's the Optimus thing?
Optimus is the AI robot.
He's making a transformer.
Oh my god, it's sweet. I gotta show
Like
you.
an actual transformer.
I mean, not as big and cool, but like a robot.
Like, see what kind of life this guy has? He gets to walk in his boardroom and be like, hey, make me a robot.
Yeah.
How come when I ask us to do
He's
something
like-
for me, you
he's
guys
like,
are like,
"Oh,
nah.
let's
I asked for like a camera guy and I get like, no.
Anybody want to fire up another rocket? Like, yeah, I'll fire
Yeah,
up
like,
a rocket.
I want that. Like, hey,
right.
I want to do.
Look at this robot that they on AI Day they announced it
guy
September
right
30th.
here?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, I'm
Tesla
straight.
bot.
This guy's walking up to me. I'm fighting him.
You can buy that. You're going to be able to buy this for $20,000.
Do what with him?
It'll do your laundry. It'll vacuum for you. I'm not even joking. This is going to be
So
the
this is
biggest
like
thing.
iRobot the movie,
But it's not going to.
and eventually they're going to turn on
kill
us.
you.
And they're they weren't going to kill them either. So you're telling me we're going to be in the future? It's going to be iRobot,
Yes, it's 1,000%.
and then they're all going to turn on us, and we're going to go to war.
Well, so this is why he wants to buy Twitter. Like this thing can dance. It can
No,
do all-
but like you understand what happened in the movie, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what happened in the movie iRobot? There's a man and his dog.
Yes, I know. They're the only ones that are left.
No, that was a different movie.
that was I Am Legend.
I Am Legend, which is like I feel like it's me. It's a good title for me. But hold on, in iRobot, the robots turned.
You'll be able to subscribe to this robot.
Nah, I'm not letting that guy in my house.
You don't want a robot.
No.
You are going to be.
Nope.
I bet you $10,000 you will own a Tesla robot. I bet
No.
you $10,000 in your
By
lifetime.
what year will I have one?
I'm not going to put in your lifetime.
I need a year.
Jeez, oh Pete's. I'm not going to give you a
this
year.
robot to just tweak out one day and start swinging.
Right. So the idea is that there's kill switches in it. It's not connected to the internet, and you'll be able to push it over.
That's what the movie said
Right,
too.
so it'll never be. I know, right? So I think,
This is crazy.
but my prediction I think is wrong. Like now that he talks like X, I don't know what the Everything app means.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like what it's gonna do or what you can do.
Yeah, I don't know.
But maybe you'll be able to be like, I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to say in the app like, I wish my car was clean, and then
Your car will get clean?
your car will get cleaned by.
Well, we always talked about like Facebook should be doing that, right? You should be able to tell Facebook Messenger like, "Hey, I want to book a flight. I want to go to Vegas," and then it like books the flight,
yeah.
books the hotel, and then sends you the itinerary.
Maybe it'll be connected to Neuralink. So the Neuralink update is coming October
know
30th,
what
which
that
is
is
going to
either.
be, that's the other company's invested in,
How
where they're
bad
putting
do you nerd out on this stuff?
microbes in people's brains, and you can control stuff using just like your thoughts. Right?
Like, are you gonna do that?
No.
Okay.
Gosh, no. I would never want to do that. It'd be scary.
good. Do you think Elon's human?
Good question. He's either alien, robot, or maybe human. Less of
So,
a chance he's actually
I thought you were
human.
gonna say that he's either alien or robot. No one's even gonna put human as a
Wasn't even
possibility.
going to be a factor into
Jesus.
it. It's a good chance.
Don't you think he should speak at SubSummit?
Yeah.
Just letting the world know. If somebody gets Elon at SubSummit,
Yeah.
Paul Chambers will
Be excited.
do a lot.
Yeah, I'll be excited.
He'll be very
I think
grateful.
it's possible. All right, so your prediction for X.com. You got to make a prediction here. What you think it's going to be? What you think Twitter will transform into? We're gonna go back and watch this and see how right.
I mean, you got my mind flowing towards maybe this like drive me here sort of thing, and it drives you there. Clean my house, and the robot cleans your house, and you're. I don't even know.
Do you remember my idea for Have or Need?
I do.
Yeah, the largest database of inanimate objects in the world.
That was like
Alex
let go.
laughs because the way I describe it.
I remember that, and you had caption 6. You had a lot of
No,
ideas.
but so like Have or Need. I still have the domain names haveorneed.com.
It's like let go.
Yeah, but like the idea was you would list all the things that you have in your life, and then you'd have them out there in the app, and people could see them. And so there's stuff you have, and they could be like, "Oh gosh, actually, I need a microphone today." They could request the need from you, and you could
use it.
You could rent it out to them, or let them subscribe to your
do it.
microphone for 3 days or something like that. So over time, like you keep listing your things in there, and then it creates this
can use it.
massive database of
Interesting.
stuff in the world. Because there's so much waste. Like if I know my neighbor down the street has like
A lawnmower.
lawnmower, like I can be like, hey,
Here's $30.
neighbor's name I don't know that just always drives by, never waves me, but I wave to him every single time.
Oh, sounds like somebody's bitter.
His name is Paul.
I hope he doesn't listen to this
Yeah.
podcast.
Doubtful. All right, look, we covered a lot of ground here today.
Yeah, this is
I
good
think
first episode.
This is a good pick.
Glad to have you on.
Thanks for having me. Every time we sit down in the studio, Chris George goes, "All right, welcome to the Chris George Show with special guest Paul Chambers here today."
Yep.
And I go along with it, make him feel good. If you like this, subscribe, push all the buttons around it. The like, don't put the thumbs down one. That doesn't help us.
And we'll know. We have
And-
a UTM tracking. If anybody clicks
Right, we
the
will hunt you down.
thumb down, and we'll find you.
And look forward to seeing you guys in future episodes. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.